Gaura Premanandi.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Just invoke auspiciousness. We will just recite Shanti Mantra. I request all the Samskara devotees to come and participate. Start. Hari Hari Om
Om Sahana Bhavato Sahano Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vidvishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato ma Satgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityoram Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shantam Dronarunimahe Naton Yagnaya Gaton Yagnapate Daivi Swasti Rastunaha Swasti Ranushebhyaha Votam Jigatu Beshajam Tanno Astu Dvipade Sam Chatushpade. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sham no Mitra Sham Varunaha Sham no Bhavat Aryama Sham no Indro Brahaspati Sham no Vishnu Urukramaha. Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Krutam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavato Tadvaktaramavato Avatu Mam Avatu Bhaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Swasti no Govinda Swasti no Achyutananto Swasti no Vasudevo Vishnur Dadato Swasti no Narayano Naro Vai Swasti no Padmanabha Purushottamo Dadato Swasti no Vishvaksheno Vishveshwaraha Swasti no Rashikesho Harir Dadato Swasti no Vainateyo Harihi Swasti no Anjana Suto Hanur Bhagavato Dadato Swasti Swasti Sumangale Kesho Mahan Shri Krishna Satchidananda Ganaha Sarveshwareshwaro Dadato. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna. So before we start, I would like to request His Grace Varada Prabhu, is the chanting was okay or not? Very well. So he has to certify it now. Hare Krishna. So we all know for what we all assembled here. This program which we don't want to do it, but we have to do it. So we are in a fix. So His Grace Vardagopal Das Prabhuji, no need an any introduction. And Her Grace Sukiti Subhadra Mataji, Both of them are leaving our physical association soon, this week. So it's a great loss for ISKCON Balramdesh. But it is an history in Balramdesh that whoever is leaving Balramdesh, they will be always no, I don't say that, but they will be always get connected with Balramdesh. They don't disconnect totally. They are always connected with Balramdesh. So that way, we are satisfied that Prabhuji will be guiding us, even wherever he is. Prabhuji will be guiding us. So that way, we are a little bit of solace is there for us. Now I request both Prabhuji and Mataji, please come to the stage. So I request Grace Lakshmi Mataji and His Grace Chandramukha Prabhu, please come and garland Mataji and the Prabhu. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol. Thank you, bro. Haribol. Hare Krishna. So, Prabhuji, you will be living. You are going to ISKCON South or ISKCON ISS? What is that? ICC. Yeah, ISKCON ICC. So, ISKCON ISKCON Cultural Center, South Bangalore. Yes, okay. So, ISKCON Balramdesh is gifting a great gift to ISKCON ICC. Haribol. Like what Dadachi Muni has given is backbone. So, ISKCON Balramdesh is giving our backbone to them. So, it's a little difficult to manage afterwards, but still, Dadachi Muni's fame is there always. So, that way ISKCON Balramdesh will be always glorified. And I'm sure that they will be developing our ISKCON Balramdesh culture wherever they go. So to start with, let me just do the small prayer. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhudale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nidinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharani Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Pashatya Desadarani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Today morning in Srimad Bhagavatam class also Prabhuji was mentioning one point that Krishna is, it is better to, it is always auspicious to glorify the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. And it is more auspicious to glorify the devotee Stuti Priya. No? So he is always liking someone to glorify him. Or when his devotees are glorified. So this is our tradition as a Vaishnava etiquette that we glorify our devotees. So this way, this program is, as I said in the beginning, that we don't want our devotees so that our Lord will be pleased, so that the Lord's blessings will be there always with all of us. So this way we will start our program. I request His Grace Tripanga Gopal Das Prabhuji, our board chairman, so to glorify Prabhuji and Mataji. So as I mentioned in the message circulated, I am requesting all the speakers, please limit your speech to 3 minutes. And since the prayers has been done in the beginning, you can straight away start the glorification. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Ajnana Tamarandasya Jnana Janashalakya Sakshurum Milidam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. As Prabhuji mentioned, now Varada Gopal Das Prabhuji and Sukitri Mataji, both of them leaving back to Bangalore. This is not their plan, this is Lord Bharaneshwara plan. Lord Bharaneshwara want service over there in that temple. Therefore, both of them were migrated back to our country in India. In Bangalore, they will be serving the Lordship over there. Prabhuji seamlessly involved in our temple all the seva department, kitchen seva, store control seva, Radha seva, outreach program, camp preaching, so on, many things. Main is samskara, knowledge imparting to various devotees to continue the same seva to the general public, also to our temple devotees in various religious occasions. If we don't have the samskara practice, we may be lost. We don't know what is the meaning, what to do for each and every occasions. So Prabhuji installed a very great system in our temple about the samskara practice, and that will be continued. The same devotees will create more samskara team members to continue that seva, because this place is not our permanent place and India is our permanent place. Everybody should go back one day. Now so many tight government regulation coming from this year, from this very same day. All the cost of living increased and so much new regulations are coming. The royal kingdom want the locals to be employed, and everybody, foreigners, they want to reduce in various department, private and public sectors. Therefore we have to prepare line 2, line 3, line 4, various layer devotees to train in all the department, which introduced by His Grace Varada Gopal Das Prabhuji. Their family was an ideal Grahastha family. Work life, temple devotional life, family life, all very nicely balanced and show as an exemplary lifestyle, everyone to follow his footsteps and continue our seva to the Lordship, and for our temple continue growth. For our new temple, definitely Prabhuji will be invited. He will be part of opening the temple. Hare Krishna. Just little far he will be doing the seva. Instead of Bahrain, in Bangalore, ICC, some other location. Surely we will invite him. He will be part of us. Physically, as Prabhuji said, he is separated from us, but mentally he will be with us. He will be guiding. Is another great quality. He interacted with every single family, single bachelor, very closely, identify their problem and give solution and win their heart and bring them very close to our temple. His Grace Sumatra Chaitanya Das Prabhuji also mentioned to me to keep in contact with every single devotee. That is a very noble quality. It is very difficult for us to have, but our Prabhuji shown as example. So, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj, Guru Maharaj and all Vaishnavas will bless them with good health, good wealth, good spiritual advancement and good peace back home in Bangalore to continue the seva and guide all our Balram devotees by sitting in the back office in Bangalore. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One point I have forgotten to mention. Mataji was doing wonderful seva. dress seva to Lordship. Then one day I was entering the temple and I want to bow down to Lordship. Mataji was standing like this and watching the Lordship. I was thinking, Mataji डांड रहा है क्या भगवान को, you know. Later I come to know she want to, see the accuracy of dressing and the beauty of dressing, everything. And she also very much involved in nice decoration of our Lordship. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Dandavot Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Next I request Mangal Ras Prabhuji. Hare
Hare Krishna. हरे कृष्णा। तो आज सुबह ही जो है जगत साक्षी प्रभु बता रहे थे कि जीवे दया नाम रुचि और वैष्णव सेवा। तो महाप्रभु ने जो है सनातन गोस्वामी को कहा कि ये 3 गुण जिस भक्त में है वह वैष्णव है। तो आप सब लोग जो है इनको समझ सकते हैं कि किस तरह से ये तीनों गुण प्रभु जी और माता जी में है। हमने देखा कि जब प्रभु जो है टेंपल प्रेसिडेंट थे और उस समय हमारे इस्कॉन बलरामदेश का सबसे कठिन समय था, वो समय जो है कोविड का समय था। और उस समय पे प्रभु का हृदय जो है प्रभु जी और माता जी दोनों, क्योंकि कितने ही भक्तों को जो है उस समय पे ऐसी समस्या आई कि यहाँ से मंदिर से जो है प्रसाद वितरण हुआ। और ये जीवे रुचि ये सिर्फ इस्कॉन के कॉन्ग्रीगेशन तक लिमिटेड नहीं था। जब हमने जो है बाहर के लोगों को भी जो है प्रसाद तो प्रभु के नेतृत्व कोई ऐसी अपेक्षा हमसे होती थी इस्कॉन से, तो वहाँ पे भी हम दान देते थे। हमने सरकार के साथ में भी ICRF को भी जो है दान दिया। और उसके अलावा हमारे भक्त संघ में कुछ ऐसे मौके आए कि जो बीमार हुए, क्रिटिकल इलनेस हुई को उसको जो है भारत भेजने के लिए वो सपोर्ट किया। एक बच्चे की एजुकेशन का क्वेश्चन आया कि उसके माता पिता के पास में फ़ीस देने का भी नहीं थी, प्रभु जी माता जी ने दिया। और हमारे कोई भी जो कार्य होता है तो लक्ष्मी की आवश्यकता पड़ती है और उसमें सर्वप्रथम जो है प्रभु जी और माता जी जो है सबसे पहले कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं। तो अरविंद आंगरी प्रभु है हमारे कैश जानते हैं, वो जो लीडर है वो अपने आचरण से तो सर्वप्रथम वो जो है अपने आप स्वयं देते हैं। तो हरि बोल। और एक जो मैं व्यक्तिगत रूप से जब मेरे को निर्णय लिया टेंपल प्रेसिडेंट ने कि आप प्रेसिडेंट बनेंगे, अध्यक्ष होंगे, तो मैं तो उस समय जो है बेड रिडन था। तो प्रभु ने मुझे फ़ोन किया इमीडिएटली और प्रभु ने कहा नहीं आप चिंता मत करो, आपकी बैक मैं हूँ, आई एम योर बैक, आई एम योर स्पाइन, डोंट वरी अबाउट योर स्पाइन इंजरी। एंड इट्स ट्रू, यू सी दैट ये सिर्फ यहाँ पे श्रीला प्रभुपाद के मिशन में ही संभव है कि एक भक्त जो है अपना जो जिनको हम चाहते थे कि वो हमारे प्रेसिडेंट और सभी को उनके प्रति स्वीकृति थी, एवरीवन एक्सेप्ट्स हिम and everyone loves him, and still he decided that he will come down to set up an example and will continue with his the support to me, 100% support irrespective. Other than that he also had objective, उनका उस समय पे एक उद्देश्य था। उन्होंने उसी समय बार बार कहते थे कि प्रभु मुझे जो है ये संस्कार का जो है ना ट्रेनिंग करना है, संस्कार टीम पिलर क्लास के आगे हमारे जो है लीडर्स बनाने हैं। तो प्रभु पिलर क्लास लेते थे, संस्कार टीम हमारे जितने भी ब्राह्मणिकल दीक्षित भक्त हैं उन सब की ट्रेनिंग करना कि हमारा जो भक्तों का हमारा जो साधना का स्तर है वो उसमें जो है उन्नति हो। और ये सब करते हुए भी प्रभु को और माता जी की एक विशेषता कि जो भक्त अगर कल आया है तो उसके प्रति भी वही प्रेम है, उसके साथ भी वो इतने ही क्लोज हो जाते हैं, एकदम ओपन हो जाते हैं जितना जो है हम जो उनके साथ में इतने वर्षों से हैं। तो ये वाली जो उनकी विशेषता है, ये बड़ी बड़ी जो है, अगर हम व्यावहारिक रूप से देखें इन दिस वर्ल्ड, इन द प्रैक्टिकल वर्ल्ड, it's very difficult for such people who are open hearted, both of them. And that's one quality both Prabhuji Mataji shares. They are open book. Anytime anything their heart they will tell. Or I'm much more I have with Mataji not that much time as much as I have been with Prabhuji. तो प्रभु का तो एक और क्वालिटी है, अपना ही बात कह के अपनी ही पे ही हंसेंगे। ये कि प्रभु विल टेल कि मेरे को बोलना नहीं था और मेरे तो मन में आया, मैंने वो बोल दिया प्रभु और फिर अपने आप ही अपना हंसेंगे। तो वो उन दोनों की एक विशेषता है। यहाँ इस्कॉन बलराम देश में भक्तों के प्रेम से भक्त उनको जानते हैं, तो इसलिए ये जो उनको कोई डिप्लोमेसी नहीं आती है, कोई छल कपट नहीं आता है, ये संसार में ऐसा चलता नहीं है। तो यहाँ तो जो है राधा भैरवीश्वर के शरण में उन दोनों को जो है बहुत सुंदर संरक्षण प्राप्त हुआ। हम अभी भी यही प्रार्थना करते हैं कि वहाँ बेंगलोर जाके भी उनके स्वभाव तो अब बदलने वाले नहीं हैं। हमारी एक ही आशा है और वो आशा है राधिका प्रेमी हमारी जो बेटी रक्षिता जो है, उस वही एक आशा है। एंड एक्चुअली in practical sense she is much more intelligent than both of them when it comes to the worldly matter and the practical knowledge. So we wholeheartedly, हम सब में जो है आप सभी की ओर से जो है, मैं जानता हूँ कि यहाँ पे बैठे सभी व्यक्ति जो है अपना प्रेम जो है प्रभु जी और माता जी के प्रति व्यक्त करना चाहते हैं। आप सबकी तरफ से मैं प्रभु जी और माता जी को धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि उन्होंने इस मंदिर के लिए, हम सब के लिए व्यक्तिगत रूप से हर एक के लिए जो है उन्होंने का जो है सेवा की है, हम सबको का मार्गदर्शन किया है। वो वहाँ भी जाके उनको ऐसा ही संरक्षण प्राप्त हो जैसे ही भक्तों का संग प्राप्त हो और वो अपनी सेवा में लगे रहें। और एक ही संतोष हमें होगा कि अगर प्रभु ने यहाँ रहते हुए तो हम लोगों के लिए अपनी हेल्थ का कभी ध्यान नहीं दिया। माता जी को भी ये हमेशा से शिकायत रहती है कि माता जी बहुत प्रयास करती हैं कि प्रभु को ये बात समझ में आए कि ही शुड टेक केयर ऑफ हिज हेल्थ, एंड विच प्रभु इग्नोर्ड। प्रभु ने जिम में भी अपने को पैसा भी दिया, उधर भी पैसा दिया, किधर वो तब तक इधर की सेवा उधर की सेवा, ही नेवर डिड दैट। हम सब प्रार्थना भी करते हैं प्रभु से, और हम सबको ये प्रयास करना चाहिए कि हम ये ध्यान रखें कि प्रभु जो है अपनी हेल्थ का वहाँ जाके ध्यान रखें। हरे कृष्णा। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
Hare Krishna. Yes, humble reminder for all the other remaining preachers, please restrict your time to 3 minutes. There are around 25 speakers has to complete that. Hare Bol. Next I request is Grace Mangal Raghunath Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Today is a very sad day for me personally and also for the congregation, because my dear God brother, His Grace Varada Gopal Prabhu and Her Grace Sukirti Subhadra Mataji is leaving the island. I want to tell you something. I met Varada Gopal Prabhu very next day he landed in Bahrain. He was working for a company called Modern Architects. So there was one engineer Shamim. He told me one guy from Mysore has come and joined. I immediately called him. Then I told him next day there is a satsang in our house. Why don't you come? He said okay. Then I took my car. It was in Al Manratan building. Then I brought Prabhuji to my home. And Mataji also later joined. And they didn't have a car at that time. We used to go out in our car. And Rakshita, their daughter, whenever take the car near to her home, she would start crying actually, because she didn't want to go home. She wanted to. Said, yeah, friendly with everybody. So determined, gritty lady. So after coming to Bahrain, again she went to India. she did her masters. She had discontinued. She did her masters. So that speaks volumes. But both of them were very wonderful company. So whenever we used to go to their house, we would be sumptuous prasadam. That's not enough. While coming, they would also give me fruits. Prabhu, take this. There is some juice. You take this. So I would bring so much from them. And Rakshita, of course, we were very fond of her when she was a young girl. But she would never come to us. Sometimes when they used to come to our house for Bhakti Ruksha, Zabardasti we used to take them. At that time, she would start crying actually. Then Mataji would come. But the moment she hears, what happened? Why you are crying? Prabhu, you must have done something. Otherwise, why they will cry? So, spiritually, there are so many things to glorify them. But I am telling only some small, memories which came to my mind. Wonderful couple. Both are very devoted to each other. Both of them love each other very much. Of course, Mataji will, she will be chastising Varada Gopala Prabhu and myself also, because both of us are diabetic and we would be eating sweets. Mataji would become very upset. Even when last 15-20 days back when she came to our house, I had told in front of her, I don't want gulab jamun. Later, somebody came and gave me one gulab jamun. Then she saw me eating, and then she said, Prabhu, you had told me you will be not eating. Then I said, Mataji, that person forced me, so I was forced to eat. So Mataji would be, in a loving way, she would chastise us. But we'll be missing them a lot. But for me, it is not so sad because Mysore and Bangalore are not very far apart. So even after they leave and go to Bangalore, I will be meeting them quite often. So that is one consolation. So I wish both of them a wonderful Krishna conscious journey in the coming years, and let this be their last janma. They will go back home, back to Godhead. Of this there is no doubt actually, because both of them, they have done wonderful service to Sri Sri Radha Bharinishwar. So this will be your last lap of your journey. After that, when the time comes, so only prayer is, along with you, we also would like to join you in going back home, back to Godhead. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. No problem. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Haribol. Next I request Dinnath Giridhari Prabhuji. Haribol. After that, is guys Chitta Harichandra Das Prabhuji. Be ready.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So I know Prabhuji last 20 years approximate. I was in association with him. Prabhuji, everybody knows in Balramdesh. Whenever I was using his name, Varada Gopala, who is always just in a smiling mood. So Prabhuji is very nice devotee, no doubt. He is a Brahmana by birth also, and he is posing all the quality of Brahmana. As Lord Krishna confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, Samo Dama Tapa Saucham Chantin Arjavame Vacha Jnana Vijnana Astikyam Brahma Karma Svabhajam. So he is posing all the 9 qualities. He is always guide for me also. Whenever I was in dilemma, I used to call Prabhuji. Prabhuji, this situation is in front of me. Please, a spiritual moment or a religious moment, Prabhuji will guide. So he guide for not for me, several devotees, and always helpful anytime. He was serving temple in almost all the department, and especially ISKCON was only Hare Krishna. Now ISKCON is known as in the country as a Samskara team. We have Samskara team. So this credit goes to Prabhuji. My temple, my service, credit goes to Prabhuji. Several things are to say, but due to time constraint, I will conclude here. I will pray to the Lordship. Wherever he goes, he served the mission of Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj till last breath. He remain always in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. And Mataji is also very nice. I never saw Mataji shouting anyone. She was very, very nice mood. She was very
So she was serving, dressing Seva very nicely. As Prabhuji told, she used to watch whether dress is proper or not. Even Mataji was asking Prabhuji, how was dressing today? So I pray for Mataji also and Rakshita also. So wherever they are, they remain in Krishna conscious and serve this mission. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Next is Grace Chitarita Prabhu, and then after that will be followed by Brajnarayan Das Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So I'll just start with an allegory. So we have devotees, they have many daughters with them. They may be either married or going to be married. So the situation for the parents will be in two phases, two stages actually. One is external, one is internal. External because the daughters will be married to a better person and she will be joining a good family and she will lead her independent life. There's one separation. The internal means the daughter definitely, she would have definitely grown right from the bottom, from the beginning, and they know how she is and she will be under the full protection and guidance from the parents. So that separation is very, very intense actually. So Varada Das Prabhuji and Mataji, so they are more of internal separation actually. So externally, even though like we show that like yes, they will be going to a better family, internally we will have that feeling that like this separation is definitely not very easy to digest. So that's how it will be for me actually personally. So but nevertheless, so he is not going to part with me for the only reason that like I will be with him in Bangalore close to the same temple. So that is one consoling thing for us. So just I will end my words with Rakshita's one small pastime. So Rakshita also was very, very notorious. Don't think that like, she is very good initially. And whenever I used to go to their Bhakti Riksha initially when big stage of my Bhakti life, she used to run. She was at par with our Jai Govind Prabhu, Chaitanya and many other stalwarts here in our temple. But one amazing thing was she used to come there. If this is the altar, she used to just take a turn in such a way that like the altar is not at all touched or disturbed. That was the beauty of her pastime actually, which I always remember about Rakshita. So thank you very much for this opportunity, and I congratulate for them to take an early decision to go back home, back to India, and further to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Very well. Thank you, Prabhu. Next side is Vrajnarayan Prabhu, and then after that will be by His Grace Jagadishwara Chaitanya Prabhu. Prabhu, Jagadish Prabhu, if you can just come forward.
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Hare Krishna. Varada Gopal, Prabhu and Sukriti Subhadra Mataji, both of them are just like my children actually. They treated me as myself and my wife as mother, their father and mother one way. So that's why I am thinking my son and daughter are going away from me. That is one thing. And one more thing is, Utsaha Nischayadhaidya Tattat Karma Pravartanat Sangasyaga Satovruti Shadbir Bhakti Prasiddhyati. So he increased level by level. He raised it to the level of a great president actually. When he became president, at that time Corona started. But still, he did not lose heart. In the Corona time, he increased the departmental systems and all the management, sevas, everything in a proper systematic way. Through the online services also, he made in such a way that we used to, every month he used to bring Guru Maharaj, I think, online. He used to bring, and we have got so much nice darshan of Guru Maharaj, his speech, everything like that. So, Utsaha Nishchaya Dhairya Tat Karma Pravartanat Sangha Tyaga Satovurti Shadbit Bhakti Prasiddhiti. Actually, Gopala and myself, we met in Ragana Prabhu's house. Bhaktivrusha, first Bhaktivrusha. He is a new a small boy came here. Who is this person? I asked him. Then he told he's from my native town, Mysore, Vadarajan Prabhu. And we both are named as Senior Vadarajan, Junior Vadarajan. We were named as Senior and Junior. No one, they never told us as with names and all. They called us only Senior and Junior. So Krishna Prabhu is fond of both of us. If he's missing, he will ask me. If I miss it, he used to ask him. Like that, it was going on very nicely. And wherever, afterwards in their house also, we met in Bhaktivrusha, and they came to me to learn Makundamala and Nasmakaram Stotram. So much, so interaction is so much at that time, intensive interaction it was really. So that's why I always feel that my heart is leaving me. Actually, this is one thing. But anyhow, he invited us, we come and stay in Bangalore with us. So we'll go and stay sometime, if I are alive. That's one settled, because we are in the fag end of our life now. But still, I believe that Krishna can make us in such an arrangement that we can go to them and stay with them also for some time. And also, my wife and her, myself, always we remember them. And Rakshita is also, actually, they are all telling that she's weeping this, that, no, she never wept before us. Actually, she used to Tata, come, you take us here, you take there. At that time, they were not having driving license. That's why I used to, and he used to tell Subha Sukirti, you call Tata, he will take us there, he will take us. Like that it was going on. So such a sweet memory it is. And afterwards also, when she grown up also, she never left her towards me. Whenever she comes, she used to come to me, hug me, and take my blessings and all. She's such a nice girl she was. And now she is now grown up, and now she's in the USA, and I hope that she will be married soon and become a nice Gurhini also. Gurhini means, what is that? Adarsha Gurhini. That means always remembering Lord, always remembering parents, always remembering elders, respect to everybody. And I'm sure that she is like that one. And moreover, she is brought up by Sukirti and Varada Gopala Prabhu. So naturally, she will be a disciplined child only. That's it. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. With this, I can conclude. And I pray them, Lord, to bless them. Satamanam bhavati tatayu purusha seta sevendri ayushendriya pratitishthati dirgha ashmanva dirgha sumangaliva kshemastaya vibhava ayura argya aisura siddhirastu Krishna bhakti praptirastu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Next, Jagdish Prabhu. The next, Achyuta Giridhari Prabhuji. Please be ready.
Hare Krishna. Dandat Pranam, His Grace Varada Balramdesh Prabhuji and Sugiti Subhadra Mataji. As everybody told, as I want to say something, but already they completed. So we are also introduced to Prabhuji as Junior Varadarajan Prabhu and Senior Varadarajan Prabhu, our Vrajana Das Prabhuji. Prabhuji is always, you can, I think nobody can see Varada Gopala Das Prabhuji in tension or something like that. Even there is tension or something, he will laughingly will tell. Oh, aisa karke bol. He will tell, and again he will make everybody laugh. I am seeing now as they are like Parvati Parmeshwara. Maybe they are going for the marriage again, because Shashtiyabda Purti is supposed to come, I think. I don't know which is your age. I asked just Chitagiri Prabhu. He told still 4 years are there. Okay. Shashtiyabda Purti means again marriage. The children will see. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji is, I think there is some problem. He is not supposed to go. So many people are saying, I am going. Still they are not going. But Prabhuji, all of a sudden, I am going. It is wondering for me. So we pray to Lordship.
let them be the back in home also. They should have like a Parvati Parameshwara. They should be like a best Tampadi, and they should be example for everybody as here. And we pray to the Lordship, and we'll beg their blessings to continue in our devotional service. Hare Krishna. Yes. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very well. Thank you, Prabhu. Next is Grace Shashwat Gopinath Prabhu. Please be ready.
हरे कृष्णा। वरद गोपाल प्रभु जी का अगर मोबाइल में देखें तो उसमें एक कोट लिखा हुआ है, बी टॉलरेंट, बी मर्सीफुल, बी फ्रेंडली। तो प्रभु जी के अंदर तीनों क्वालिटी है इसमें। प्रभु जी कितने टॉलरेंट हैं, कितना फ्रेंडली हैं और कितना मर्सीफुल हैं। तो हम लोग सब जानते हैं ISKCON में बेस्ट फिलॉसफी है, हम लोग जानते हैं कौन भगवान है, बेस्ट हमारे पास सब कुछ है। लेकिन महाराज बोल रहे थे कि अगर हम बेस्ट रिलेशनशिप भी डेवलप करें तो हम लोग फिर वास्तव में बेस्ट हो जाएंगे। तो वही एग्जाम्पल है प्रभु जी का कि आप किसी भी कंडीशन में, किसी भी अवस्था में, कैसे भी किसी भी तरह की हेल्प लेना होगा प्रभु जी से, तो प्रभु जी हमेशा फ्रेंडली हैं। मैं अगर देखूं तो 18 साल पहले जैसा मेरा व्यवहार, प्रभु जी का व्यवहार मेरे प्रति था, वैसा ही आज भी है। तो ये उनका एक क्वालिटी है कि वो बिल्कुल सबके साथ फ्रेंडली हैं। रिगार्डिंग टॉलरेंट, तो एक इंसिडेंट है कि यहाँ बहुत बड़ी सोसाइटी के हेड हैं, उन्होंने एक बार प्रभु जी को कुछ बोला और प्रभु जी ने उसको ऐसा टॉलरेट किया और फिर बाद में आप गलती महसूस हो ही जाती है। तो प्रभु जी को फिर बोले उन्होंने कि प्रभु जी मैंने गलती हो गई आपसे बोला। प्रभु जी ने क्या रिप्लाई दिया वरद गोपाल प्रभु जी ने, अरे आप मेरे बड़े भाई के समान हैं। तो ये उनका एक एग्जाम्पल है कि कैसे उन्होंने टॉलरेट किया। और रही बात फ्रेंडलीशिप की, तो किसी भी टाइम किसी भी तरह की ज़रूरत हो, जैसे ISKCON हम लोग कल डिस्कस कर रहे थे, माई टेम्पल माई सर्विस। आप किसी भी डिपार्टमेंट में तो प्रभु जी हर डिपार्टमेंट में फिट होते हैं। सब डिपार्टमेंट को उन्होंने गाइड किया, सब डिपार्टमेंट में डेवलप किया। प्रभु जी GBC का कोर्स करके आए, उन्होंने यहाँ प्रेजेंटेशन दिया। क्यों दिया? क्योंकि सो दैट की जो उनको नॉलेज मिली है वो सब आगे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर पाएँ। तो एक वैष्णव का ये गुण है। और दूसरा मैं अपने इंसिडेंट बताता हूँ। दामोदर में हम लोग इतने बिजी होते हैं, लास्ट डे सबसे ज़्यादा बिजी होते हैं। लेकिन प्रभु जी को रिक्वेस्ट किया कि आप हमारे यहाँ DT इंस्टॉलेशन कर दीजिए, और किसी को उम्मीद नहीं थी कि प्रभु जी आ पाएंगे। लेकिन शाम को 6 बजे प्रभु जी अपनी टीम के साथ पहुंच गए। तो कितना वैल्यू देते हैं प्रभु जी हम सब लोगों के लिए हमारे साथ। दूसरा एग्जाम्पल क्या है, सुकीर्ति माता जी से मैं अपनी बेटी के लिए, वृंदा के लिए हमेशा मेडिकल गाइडेंस लेता रहता था। देखिए कितना, वो भी एक उदाहरण है। और एक बार मैं उनसे डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ मेडिकेशन, और फिर बाद में मैंने पूछा माता जी आप कहाँ पर हैं? माता जी ने बोला मैं बेंगलोर एयरपोर्ट पे हूँ। तो हमेशा माता जी और प्रभु जी कितने फ्रेंडली, कितने टॉलरेंट और कितने मर्सीफुल हैं, इसका एग्जाम्पल मिलता है। देखिए हम लोग मंदिर में आते हैं, भगवान है यहाँ पे, गुरु महाराज हैं, है ना, हम लोग मानते हैं ऐसा। लेकिन मंदिर किससे बनता है? मंदिर बनता है भक्तों से, और भक्तों के रिलेशनशिप से बनता है। तो उसका उदाहरण प्रभु जी ने हमारे सामने प्रस्तुत किया है, और हम लोग उसी को अगर आगे कैरी फॉरवर्ड करें तो अच्छा है। और दूसरा क्या है कि अगर कोई साथ में हमारे खड़ा रहता है, एक मैं कहीं पे अटेंड कर रहा था, तो अगर कोई साथ में खड़ा हुआ है तो आपको ये फीलिंग आ रही है कि कोई हमारे साथ खड़ा हुआ है, हेल्प करने के लिए, सपोर्ट करने के लिए, हमारा फ्रेंड है। उससे बड़ा क्या हो सकता है मंदिर के अंदर? उसी से मंदिर बनता है। बाकी चीज़ें तो ईंट और पत्थर हैं। ठीक है, हम लोग भगवान को मानते हैं, लेकिन भगवान की जो भक्ति के बारे में जो है प्रभु जी ने कितना हम लोगों को एग्जाम्पल दिया, वो बिल्कुल जीवंत उदाहरण है। प्रभु जी ने कितने लोगों का, हम लोगों का जो है इनिशिएशन का फॉर्म भरा, और कितना मर्सीफुली उस फॉर्म को भरा। तो बहुत सारे उदाहरण हैं इसके जो दिए जा सकते हैं। लेकिन प्रभु जी का जो नेचर है, प्रभु जी का जो कैरेक्टर है, और प्रभु जी ने जो क्वालिटीज़ सिखाई हैं हमें, वो मैं प्रभु जी से जो है रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि हम लोगों के ऊपर अपनी दया बनाए रखें। और मैं तो मानता हूँ कि ऐसी पर्सनालिटी जो है बहुत मुश्किल है बहरीन में दोबारा मिलनी। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे वाह, हरे वाह, थैंक यू ब्रो। Next I request Shashwat Govinath Prabhu, and then it's followed by his Grace Parthasarat Prabhu. My request again to all the speakers, please restrict your time to 3 minutes. We have left with another 15 minutes and another 12 devotees has to speak.
Hare Krishna. So for every man there is one, somebody is there, success. So let me start with Sukriti Mataji. There are 2 incidents I want to narrate here. So when the dressing seva is there, lot of mothers are laughing. So when dressing seva is there, I used to, 6:45, I used to stand over there, to see the final proceedings. So Mataji, as Tribanga Prabhu already said, no, she was, Dadra kya. Dadra nahi, she was scolding Bhagavan. The way she, oh, Permale, I don't know whether the rhythm is right or not. So Perumal himself, Lord himself, the Mukud, he himself correct himself within fraction of, seconds or something like that. So this is not only inside the altar, outside the altar also. Recent one of the Matajis in the ICU. So myself and my wife are discussing with the Mataji, the entrance of our temple. There also, Perumal Q, there itself, outside. So that much, taking care of devotees Mataji. So Mataji, we request when you are back in Bangalore also. So whenever we do tell our information, Charu, without doubt, Dadya Bangalore Bhagavan ko, please. Hare Krishna. Come to the Prabhuji. Many devotees already said, he is always smiling face, So personally, if you see, myself and particularly, I don't know about other devotees, myself and Andaranga Prabhu have been grown by Prabhuji only. So whatever today we have, I have particularly myself. On behalf of Andaranga Prabhu also, I can tell, assure. So today whatever we have in this temple, doing the seva, that is behind one person is there, that is our His Grace Varada Gopal Prabhuji. Second thing, if you see the Vaishnava etiquette, so when I was giving organization, when I was administrating that training program, so today I was thinking what to speak about that one. So I was finding out, what all the headings and subheadings. I was going through, in my mind, nothing is, left up with Prabhuji. So all the qualities he have. So he is a best example, not only but by Brahmana, by practice also he is a pure devotee, pure Vaishnava. So Prabhuji, we pray to the Lord to give the same strength and time for the go back to Bangalore, and from there we definitely will consult you, and please guide us from there wherever we will be and wherever you will be. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. His Grace Parthasarathy Prabhu. Then it will be next will be His Grace Uttam Krishna Das Prabhuji. Please be ready.
Hare Krishna. Thanks, Prabhuji. My experience with Varada Prabhuji starts from my Guru Ashra interview. I went for Guru Ashra interview. Interview itself is something scary. Fortunately, I never had an interview by my job in my life. My first interview perhaps was with Prabhuji. Prabhuji asked so many questions and Prabhuji answered all the questions. Not I. From there, she has been showering mercy upon me. So many experiences with Prabhuji. One wonderful experience is I had to go to Mysore for a medical reason during the COVID, and during that time, Prabhuji had sitting here has organized such a wonderful trip for us. Even though we went for a medical trip, but it was not medical, it was a complete pilgrimage. And every day, thanks to Ragana Prabhuji, Nandamurti Prabhuji, Ravindra Sundar and Prabhuji, Prabhuji arranged everyone with that, such a wonderful memory I still have for that trip. So Prabhuji, right now, before this, we had a program and Prabhuji was taking a class on Bhagavad Gita 10.8. In that one word Prabhuji was highlighting, translation was telling that devotion should be performed with heart. Then Prabhuji was particularly highlighting that it's not with mind. I was understanding it's not with mind, intelligence, body or anything, that rather heart. And Prabhuji is just living that example. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. And Sukirti Mataji, I had very nice experience with Mataji. In fact, you have been telling, Shasu Prabhuji had been telling how she was scolding Lord. In fact, the same person, I have seen a very wonderful other side of that Mataji. One of her ex-colleague, maybe years ago, she has been working with Mataji, and she had some personal family problems. And she was feeling so much for that family, and she had been calling me, tried to help that. So many times, I was thinking how so much affection, both are personalized, I think. They're just a personal form of this affection. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Mataji. Of course, don't worry, we'll be here in Bangalore. We cannot miss your relationship. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Next, I request Uttam Krishna Prabhu, and then it will be followed by Premarupa Jagannath Prabhuji. Very well.
Hare Krishna. I have been told, Varada Prabhu just now he told me, for you 3 minutes. I said, okay, I agree 3 minutes, but that will be Brahmaji ka 3 minutes. So how much will be material world? It's a great privilege, honor to be on this dais to talk about His Grace Varada Gopal Prabhu. Varada Gopal Prabhu, actually his family name, as you said, many of you heard that, Varadarajan. I have another Varadarajan in my life, who is my father, mother, everything. That is Ramaswamy Varadarajan. That is R.V. Prabhu. So, in our devotion, we come to devotion by 2 reasons. One is for our previous Sukriti. Second, we come to devotion by a pure Vaishnava's blessings or their mercy. So one day I asked Varada Gopal Prabhu, what quality I had to come to devotion? He says, you were born in land of Lord Chaitanya. Second, you got the blessings of Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj to come to in devotion. So, in that way I am fortunate. And Varada Gopal Prabhu especially, I had seen him that struggling after COVID immediately in 2022 month of April. It was very difficult to bring the devotee back in the temple. That time is done, everybody knows my temple, my service was introduced. And one day, I'll tell you this incident, I never shared with anyone, because only Pujari was allowed to come to the temple to do the puja and go back. So one day with very sad face, I came to Varada Gopal Prabhu and hardly nobody was there. I said, Prabhu, I feel very bad. I said, what? I said, I'm feeling Radha Bharanishar is very sad because in front of them no devotees are there. Prabhuji said, yes, Prabhu, I agree with you. I have felt the same. You remember that? So see, the Radha Bharanishar was feeling sad, like not to have been able to see the devotees. That was the feelings both of us we had. So another thing, in ISKCON, always I am joking, and recently same thing I was talking with our Balram Kinkar Prabhu is here. Balram Kinkar Prabhu. I said in ISKCON, you know who is very smart? This is our ISKCON trend. Who is very smart? They will be going for, number 1 is fundraising. Second level they comes, who is for? They are for preaching. Fundraising, then preaching. Third one, book distribution. And fourth level comes, who can accept abuse, insult, any dignity, any downfall. That is the temple president. Okay, that is the temple president. And the last one, who is Nikamma, means useless, nothing, that will be the Pujari. This is not any scriptural or anything, this is like our, you can say, joke or position. So Varada Gopal Prabhu, he falls all these 5 categories. Gaur Premanande. And with Varada Gopal Prabhu, because especially Prabhuji during his time of his as a governor or president of ISKCON Bahrain, that time my relationship with him became more intense, and then few things, many things, not only that, many things we have achieved during that time. In Bangla congregation, I don't know how many of you knows that, मैं हिंदी में बात बोल रहा हूँ. हम लोग वरदा गोपाल प्रभु और मैं हम लोग डिस्कस किया था जब भक्तों को, जब अभी पूरा मंदिर बंद है, बाहर हम लोग कैसे प्रचार करें. Then we introduce Ekadashi Prasadam, Dadashi Prasadam among the devotees. And believe it or not, every Ekadashi day, Dadashi day, till today, we are more than 600 to 700 plates Prasadam we are distributing till today free. Just to bring the devotees in the Krishna consciousness. And Prabhuji is guided me or remained backside to force me to do this Seva. Second thing, in Bahrain, if you look, we do not have any ISKCON standard, any restaurant in Bahrain. We do not have any ISKCON standard restaurant in Bahrain, but in Manama, the Jagannath Bhojanalaya, that is also Prabhuji inspired me, because he said, Prabhu, our so many bachelors are there, they cannot do, they don't get Ekadashi Prasadam and all. I said, Prabhu will do. Then we made the Jagannath Bhojanalaya, जो Jagannath Bhojanalaya है इसका क्या बोलते हैं, हाँ, मनामा मंदिर के साथ में. तो वहाँ पे मंदिर में जाके हम लोग वहाँ पे मंदिर अभी जगन्नाथ भोजनालय बात ISKCON स्टैंडर्ड इनिशिएटेड डिवोटी रन बाय रेस्टोरेंट, और वो रेस्टोरेंट को भी उद्घाटन बा रेस्टोरेंट इनॉग्रेशन प्रभु जी ने किया दिसंबर महीना में. तो the first. So there are many things we have done, but one last things I will talk about Sukriti Mataji. Many of you do not know, I have taken many time advantage from her when especially she was in Al-Hilal hospital. I used to send many devotees, Mataji please, they cannot afford to pay the doctor fees or anything. Please help me. Mataji, you remember few of them. So Mataji in that level, Mataji used to support, like especially the devotees who cannot afford medical support and all this. So thank you so much Prabhu, Mataji. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Only I can say, Prabhu, you have in devotion, you have set your standard, you have made your thing. Now, only you need to maintain, then make sure or for sure go back to Golok Vrindavan as Lord Abode. Thank you so much. But please, Radhika Premi, when she will get married, please invite us. So, with Sanskar team, we will be going there. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, bro. You have taken Das Muga Brahma's time. Hare. Okay, next I request Sanatan Gogol Prabhu after that.
Hare Krishna. So I will pick up 2 points from Prabhuji's classes, like now Jagasaki Prabhu told, like, so 3 kind of devotees. One is Karma Siddha, one is Sadhana Siddha, second is Kripa Siddha. So we all fall under the Kripa Siddha. But what I have seen Varada Gopal Prabhu is Sadhana Siddha first. He was doing, I mean, from my early days of Bhakti days in ISKCON, I have seen him like he was preparing for Bhakti Vriksha classes so much that at the end, on 7th day, he can deliver it well. Now, when he was taken the presidency, that time also I have seen that how much preparation he is doing to take up the presidency, and then after everybody explained like how he set up the things and how sincere he was. Like, so whatever service he was taking, he's doing, going deep into it and trying to implement the best on it. So everybody is saying that this my temple, my service is started, but it was, he might not have started it, but he was there, because when Prabhuji just explained about Mataji went to India for higher study. At that time, he was kind of like in all the services. His name was all the services. So one devotee also complained, why Varada Gopal name is everywhere? So, but then the president said that, okay, he is serving, that's why his name is there everywhere. Second point, Prabhuji said that, ask actually Matajis, how many of you want the same husband next life? And I think only one Mataji agreed. I don't know. Then I was not on the class. I was watching live. So then he said Rakshita's mother. No, he said. So that's why I thought Sukati Mataji it is. But one thing is for sure, you'd say that marriage are in heaven, right? So that means, and made for each other. So when we say that, Mataji will laugh. Oh, what you are saying, Prabhu. But and that's what is like, when we see Mataji, she's very hard, like a coconut, right? But coconut future is like it's hard, but go deep into it. You have the softness and the juicy also. Mataji is like that. That's what it's like, because when I was, initially when I was in Varada Gopal Prabhu, he was coming to our house for taking Bhakti Vriksha, and the way they were interacting, I was thinking, oh, they are very difficult wife and husband. But then they moved to our house, our building. They stay with us for 1 year. And there I realized how Mataji is so soft, so kind, and she takes care of Prabhuji's everything. Prabhuji cracks joke, she still tolerates because Prabhuji cracked joke for everything, anything. So anyway, all these things will be missing. And as I say, Prabhuji is Sadhana Siddha and Kripa Siddha, because Guru Maharaj likes devotee who help them. And that's why the way he served the presidency, Guru Maharaj definitely liked in Kripa Siddha. And till Prabhuji was there, like I was under the shelter, like anybody, anything asked, I said, yeah, I can do it. And then I will tell Prabhuji, please help. And Prabhuji will go and do the things. So that's what I will be missing. So Prabhuji, now you have to empower me so I can continue the service, Guru Maharaj's service to helping the devotees, and also bless us and we will be missing you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very well. Thank you, Prabhuji. Next, Sanatan Gol Prabhu, and then it will be followed by Venkate Sarvajit Nimai Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Seeking your blessings, Prabhuji and Mataji. Mainly, generally, if we ask Sukiti Subhadra Mataji, she will say, I never served temple or I didn't do any service. So today, good pastime happened actually. A few devotees were sharing with me. Of course, I was there personally. So, Mataji was dressing Radha Bharaneshwar, and today he was not dressing at all quickly. We had to do Srila Prabhupada Arti first, then still we were waiting, and then we had to do Guru Maharaj Arti first, and then still we were waiting. Then once Mataji completed, then means it was like devotees were sharing that Radha Bharaneshwar doesn't want Mataji to leave the dressing seva, and that's why he didn't allow her to finish the seva today at all. So we can know from that itself, the reciprocation of the Lord itself, that how much wonderful service he did actually. Very well. And definitely Prabhuji, we know that, means Prabhuji is very jovial, we all know that, and he takes, means I am attending his Bhakti Viksha since 2 decades, almost 20 years. And Prabhuji, means one of the things he was sharing was, when his uncle asked, after you became president, what did you do? The first thing he said was, I closed the temple. Because it was Corona time, we had to close the temple. So again, whatever situation it is, he always presents it very jovial, and that is what many of our Bhakti Viksha devotees were also expressing. Means I am talking on behalf of our Bhakti Viksha and all the Telugu congregation devotees also, that he is so jovial and he does all the samskaras for all the devotees. So everybody is so closely related with him, and definitely everybody will miss him. So we pray that Prabhuji and Mataji are blessed with all wonderful sevas, and we also seek your wonderful blessings. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Next, Sarvajit Prabhu, and then followed by Venkatesh Raghu.
हरे कृष्णा, दंडवत प्रणाम सबाई के। तो अपना ये बांग्ला ग्रुप का लिए श्रीपाद गोपाल प्रभु हम लोग का एक बटो भिक्षा है। तो प्रभु ने अपना बांग्ला डिवोटी के लिए, बांग्ला ग्रुप के लिए बहुत कुछ किया। तो प्रभु का कृपा से हम लोग को बहुत सेवा मिला, और अपना जितना भक्ति वृक्ष है ये प्रभु का जो इच्छा से